Well, hi, YouTubers. Today I want to talk about DOKNDOL. DOKNDOL Press comes from DOKNDOL. And the Grandma Nan March. And there I am with a brand new life jacket on, and you can see the lobster traps on the deck in our 24-foot boat we were going to sea to hunt lobsters, and we did too. So out of all that wonderful time came the march, the Grandma Nan March. What are we gonna do today? We're gonna take that grandma out to play. What do we have to do today? Well, let's get it done early and out of the way so we can take that grandma out to play. Listen, children, everywhere. Walk that grandma off that chair. Walk and walk into a run. Kids and grandmas having fun. Yes, take that grandma out to play. Don't you know the only way to keep a grandma looking good and having health the way she should is take that grandma out to play? Don't you know the only way to keep a grandma feeling good and having youth the way she should is take that grandma out to play? Don't you know the only way to keep a grandma looking good and having health the way she should is? What are we gonna do today? We're gonna take that grandma out to play. What do we have to do today? Well, let's get it done early and out of the way so we can take that grandma out to play. Where did DOKNDOL come from? Well, it started over in Balboa, Newport Beach, California, when I was alone and needed somebody. 1974, The Search. I need a song that will describe this feeling that I have inside, the one that makes me want to cry, the one that knows I want to die, the one that makes me feel unloved, the one that makes me look above and ask St. Roy, what do I do with all this empty ache in me? Where, oh, where can this man be? The one that I would like to see put his loving arms round me and hold me on his gentle knee and tell me that he'll always be as close as I would want him, see? And hug me as I was a child and let me be a little wild. I have a right to just rebel when everything around me's hell. I want to have that peace of mind that comes with having love behind every thought and word of deed and thought of just to plant the seed. My true love waits somewhere for me. Where, oh, where can this man be? 1974 in Balboa. And then I moved to Hawaii. And pretty soon, here was the catch. 1983. I found myself that special man, healthy head and body tan, early mornings his delight. Never does he wanna fight, why, old enough to know his way, finds the good in every day, young enough to keep the pace, but smart enough to know his space, who's found in me that special girl who'd fit right in his social whirl, who'd wash his socks and cook his meals, who really knows just how it feels to be alone. And then the honeymoon, the search, the catch, the honeymoon, a trilogy, right? The anchor and the butterfly are living together in what would always be a most glorious weather. The anchor is strong and determined to be on the deck of a vessel, a lust for the sea. The anchor sits high on the bow of the ship, and the butterfly joins him, but not for a dip. Together they see Mother Nature show, their nose to the wind. Together they go by engine or sail. It really doesn't matter when the anchor's on deck. The butterflies a chatter, a chatter, a chatter. The butterflies a chatter, a chatter, a chatter. The butterflies a chatter, a chatter, a chatter. And then on this wonderful honeymoon, before we gave up living on a boat, the tsunami warning came and said, go to sea if you can. And so we pulled our little skiff behind us, and we went to sea. A 24-foot boat towing a 21-foot boat. The skiff that got away. Silly Billy and Smarty Pants built a boat one day. They lived aboard at anchor and fished Mamala Bay. They dreamed of setting sail, cruising islands at their whim. Smarty Pants would clean the bottom, but Silly Billy couldn't really swim. One day a tsunami scare came from a plane coastbound. Take your boat to sea was the warning, or go to higher ground. The captain said, let's go to sea. The first mate said, oh, certainly. The electric honeymoon's got a new prop. Let's go to sea and see what she's got. So Silly Billy and Smarty Pants pulled their anchors to the deck, brought lots of fuel for the engine, and said, oh, what the heck. If a tsunami hits Honolulu and we're out there past the swell, we'll be coming back to a whole new act, and it'll probably even smell. So Silly Billy and Smarty Pants, they motored out to sea, along with all the other ships and boats going up and down, you see. And then in all that slosh, Gus, the skiff, broke way. The captain turned the moon around. It was about midday. The first mate jumped aboard, collected the line and held on tight, and turned and flashed a grin of joy and jumped back on the moon all right. The tsunami never came. They were happy the very next day, 'cause Silly Billy had rescued Gus, the skiff that got away. That concludes the adventures of DOKNDOL on their boat, the Electric Honeymoon, at anchor in Kehi Lagoon, South Shore, Oahu. Stay high and take care of those that love you, and love those that take care of you. And we'll see you next time.